We're finally here. Now we get to figure out why we need to know nouns and verbs. Just me. Remember this? Sentences need to have a noun and a verb. Let's apply that requirement of a noun and a verb in an actual sentence. This sentence has a noun and a verb. Just a bit of obvious to make certain you understand the concept. Understanding this is absolutely vital later in the lessons. Okay, so cats eat. Cats are a thing that you can touch or hold. Eat is an action you can do or see being done. Nouns and verbs. Another sentence, birds fly. Birds are a thing that you can touch or hold. Fly is an action you can see being done. This is where grammar gets a bit confusing because the words in the sentences are identified with jargon. This jargon or naming of the various words or combinations of words in the sentences give us all a common language. This language or jargon makes it easier for all of us to know what part of the sentence is being referred to. You do need to become conversant in this long version of the jargon because I'll use it throughout all the lessons. Plus, it is the jargon of English grammar from K through college. This jargon will be added to later. These words are the same that will be used in any discussion of grammar no matter what grade or level, and to some degree, what language. Try to incorporate this information into your thinking about writing. It'll make your analysis of sentences simpler once you can apply the jargon. Subject and predicate are parts of a sentence. Some jargon needs to be explained here. In the study of English grammar, there are terms you must understand. Grammar identifies parts of speech and parts of a sentence. These are all parts of speech. When you use a part of speech in a sentence, it flexes, it morphs, it changes into a part of a sentence. A noun is still a noun, but in a sentence, it can become subject. A verb is still a verb, but in a sentence, it becomes a predicate. All but nouns, pronouns, and verbs flex, morph, change into parts of sentences. This is a bit of detail that's not necessarily critical in early lessons, and it will be far less painful than lessons you may have suffered through earlier. Nouns and verbs can be many kinds of parts of a sentence. So, in the list of parts of speech, they are simply identified as nouns and verbs. Rooster, please. Not to worry until lessons 3, 4, and 5. Right now, it's just for your information. A little quiz. Nouns and verbs morph into what when used in a sentence? Nouns morph into subjects. Verbs morph into predicates. On to lesson 5.